Okay. Awesome, awesome. So, this is where we stopped right last night. I think our next goal... Oh, first of all, let's get our freaking... let's get on the right gear here. You... And I think that's it for now. Yeah, it looks better. Okay, good stuff.
Yes?
Let's keep moving to the main story. My copy of Deus Ex has arrived and I'm playing it now. Awesome, Zener. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Setsuna, that's a good one. That's a good one. We have Skizzy 2K, 8 months so far, and for the foreseeable future. Thank you, buddy. And Sneegar says, hello, 5 months already. Hype. Have a great day. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, bud. Mirrored Tower discovered?
Can I help you?
Who are you? Burra
Hello.
Chopper? Hi.
Is it important?
No. No,
Yes.
it's not. This is not Skyrim, this is Enderal. Did I see the pre-alpha footage from Chronicles of Illyria? No, I haven't yet. What's up, big guy?
Yes.
Oh, is that the thing? Dude. Hey, big guy. How are you? It's like a weird dragon Falcor hybrid. That's pretty creepy. I like it. Massive Dorchy, thanks for telling me about Twitch RPG with a 500 cheer. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Buddha69 with the 11 months. Thank you, man. What's up, man?
Walk blessed, friend. Where
Tell
are
me
you
something
headed?
about these.
About myrids. What is there to tell? They're beautiful animals, majestic and wild, and dangerous if you're unlucky enough to run into an untamed one. In the time before the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago, tame myrids like this one here was a really rare sight. Nowadays, though, they're pretty common, at least here at Enderal. Pity, somehow.
Why pity?
Ah, I guess that sounds stupid, but I sometimes long for the times my grandfather lived in. Being a myrid warden was far more prestigious back then, and even fared with sublime or keepers. Nowadays, well, you can guess. Riding a myrid has become as ordinary as riding a mule. But, who am I to complain?
Thank you to Oxorus with the new sub. Really appreciate your support, man. Welcome to our community and good show to you, friend. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, well, that's hard to explain. They communicate by clicking sounds. I, as a warden, have been trained to hear them, but you probably can't. And through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where you want to go before you mount them. Obviously, that only works for routes that the myrid already knows by heart.
I need a flight.
Sure, where to?
Oh, God, I have no idea. All right, hold on a second. Oh, I need to go search for Jespar and the Dancing Nomad before we do this. Yep, I definitely want to do that, because that may be, like, story-related. Let's go do that first, and then we'll come back here. Hey, Grizzly, what's up, man? He was in the foreign quarter? I think so. There we go. Hey, Lekka Hammer, how you doing this morning? Spoilers. He's not gonna reply. All right, anyway, let's go.
My sir?
my sir. I'm searching for you. Let's live. After a long time of solitude, I, Annabella, search for nature boy who isn't adverse to a quick adventure. Meet me on the island in front of Ark. There you will find a camp. Read the message and show your gratitude to me. Okay.
We always go to these ones.
Arcadis with a 28 months, 28, and it feels like only 28 days. 28 months, and it feels like only 28 days. The time just zips by when you're having so much fun. Thank you, Arcadis. Thank you so much, my friend. Woo Plays with the 21 months. Keep at the great work, my friend. Thank you, Woo Plays. Appreciate your support as well, dude. Thank you, man. Hey, bro, you should visit the Undercity. The design is so good. Dude, I was playing around last night, doing some frame rate testing, and I zoned into the Undercity. And yeah, it looks awesome. We'll definitely stop by there before we go, actually. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Me, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
What blessed, my son?
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you?
I am. Is it that obvious?
Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do. Balhazel, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work? Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand.
Where did I put that?
Where exactly are you from? You don't look for. Let's do this. Oh God, that's not. Oh God, oh Jesus, no, that's not what I meant.
You're an outlander, aren't you?
Oh God. I meant over
Me,
here.
stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Oh man, that was wrong. All right, well this will work.
Wait a moment.
There we go.
Only if you... Well, neither do you. But to answer your question, I'm
Hey, Johns.
Al-Azali, but third generation Al-Azali, so it doesn't show that much anymore. Apart from my name and my skin, there's little left of my roots, I'm afraid. Anyway, so what did you say? Interested in some well-paid, honest work?
What do you have in mind?
It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that.
Hey Stardust. Hey
When
Elf.
he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Arca noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing. In any case, my grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville.
Me,
Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him. But before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
You mean the plague that destroyed the Whisperwood?
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close.
Hey Casual Clark, how you been, dude? Spear Sow! Awesome, man. Hell yeah, buddy. Did your grandfather's work have anything to do with that plague?
It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated.
Fabricated, but why would anyone want to do that?
Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman who my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands. Go there and look for answers. If my grandfather had something to do with this, I want to know.
And why don't you go see?
Look at me. You'll have the answer. I'm old and far from made for the road to begin with. Furthermore, all those undead who've been roaming the wilderness since that red madness began don't exactly make the idea more inviting. But don't worry. If you succeed, I'll make it worth your while.
Why is it so important to you?
Isn't that obvious? Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzalines believe in the debt of blood. If my grandfather committed a crime, it is my responsibility to atone for it. Plus, I believe that if there was a way to, well, to cure that plague, it is hidden within that fortress. Whatever harm the mushrooms can do, they can also reverse it. My father never cared much about all this, but I'm different. If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's
Anyone?
clarity.
I'll see what I can do. Where can I find this fortress, and what do you need me to look for?
Reports, scrolls, samples of their work. Anything that could be of relevance. Just look around. Do you have a map?
I do.
Here, the fortress should be in this area. Best you take Myra to Fogville. In the village harbor, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you'll find a key to the fortress there. Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks.
Guys, I kind of want to do this quest.
My laboratory is there.
I kind of want to do this quest. Skizzy2K with the cheer says start of stream hype. Thank you, buddy. Phantom Range with the 100 cheer. Thank you. Online Jaguar with the 16 months. He says 16 months of great entertainment. Looking forward to many more. Thank you, Online. Appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, you came. Come on, take a seat. So, tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. I noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Nerim.
Tell Jasper about the recent events. Well, you're right about that.
Shoot. Yeah, I can picture that.
We got food and stuff.
You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women.
Some of the ladies are not to be scoffed at indeed.
Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter.
Wait, you want to leave in spite of all that's happening?
Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The Order needed someone with skill and discretion, and I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malphas's holy light. Actually, not that bad, don't you think?
Online Jaguar and Burton, thank you for the resubs, guys. Very convincing.
Oh, you're too kind. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess I'd probably lack both the pathos and the idealism for such a profession. You know, I'm aware of how these esteemed keepers up there talk about sellswords like me. I could save 30 virgins from a Myrid on Rampage. At the end of the day, they'd always say I did it for the money, because I wanted to bed the women, or whatever. I'm driven by inferior motives. While no matter what their actions end in, they are good guys, because they do things for the right reasons. If only they'd understand that it's results that matter, not intentions. What does the wise hermit say?
Rough leader, yes.
Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else.
Wow. 3 years of watching you become such a great success on Twitch. Been a real privilege. Congrats to you and the great community from Casual Clark. 36 months. Casual, thank you, man. It's been a pleasure having you here for the last 3 years. It's been a hell of a journey. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much, man. I hope you're doing great. By the way, real quick, I'll be right back, and then we're gonna. And actually, I'm gonna click the conversation. Well, no, I'm gonna wait. I'll be right back. Just 1 second, dudes. Sorry about that, guys. There was a chore I forgot to do for Lena before I jumped on this morning, and she was very nice and didn't give me a lot of shit for it, even though I was supposed to. But anyway, we're good. Happy wife, happy life. All right, let's go.
I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones. They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time.
Dude.
It's just so idiotic, you know?
This is... Whoa,
the world would be a
well
much
then.
better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
This is some really deep stuff going on right now.
The perfect time for kids.
4,567 viewers with a 35-second break translates into 44 hours of wasted life.
What about Siri patterns? What does that translate?
And that was the last time Ko ever took a break. More. Uh-oh. Should I have not... Oh. So what you're saying is that in the end, every person just wants to be happy? That's the purpose of life?
Yeah. Seek bliss and avoid pain, as the wise hermit likes to say. And believe me, once you realize that that's how people just work, life is a lot better.
I really like this guy's outlook. But you have some kind of goal in your life, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. And this goal is called surviving. And if possible, to be able to enjoy a good glass of wine or an exciting night from time to time.
Just to be clear, what you're saying is that we're all egotists, even the people who others call heroes.
Blazes, you make it sound so dramatic. Doing something for your own sake doesn't make you selfish. But yeah, basically that's it.
How can you be so sure there's no other purpose in our life, no other reason for our existence?
I don't know. Call it a feeling.
I got
But
a
if there is such a
feeling.
thing as a universal point to our lives, then I'm pretty sure we won't find it within the pre-digested philosophies or religions most people believe in. And hey, I'd be the last one to reject this great truth if she were to knock on my door, naked and tits jiggling. But until then, I'd rather try and find my own answers.
Fair enough. Cool. Kitten loves Lena more than Ko. Yes, she does. Well, this kitten got bottle fed by Lena every 4 hours for weeks. So this little kitten and that little lady have a special connection.
Everybody's saying Gary, but this is Siri-chan.
This Siri-tan. That's Siri-tan. That's not Gary. That's Siri-tan.
If there's lots of nuzzles going on, it's Siri.
Couldn't agree more.
You do? And here I thought I'd get an indignant cry and a splash of wine thrown in my face. That's how most people react.
I actually agree with that.
In any case, I think I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Calais leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to
Oh
think about
God,
it.
Gary. For what it's worth, I wouldn't mind if you stayed. The city needs more good-looking mercenaries.
Well, it most recently gained a good-looking Aramese man. Maybe that'll make up for when I leave. Keep your chin up.
Wow, 500 experience for that. Damn. So wait, did we just lose him?
Please. I'm so hungry.
Yes, of course you'd say that.
Yeah, I think he's gone now. Bummer, man.